After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Number 12 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And in the outfield, Chris Bryant, I think when you look at him, you realize how great an athlete this guy is. They can put him anywhere, center, right, or left, and he just goes and lopes after him. To be that tall and that athletic, that's not even fair.
Stepping in, David Romero. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, number 38.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. On its way, the 0-1 pitch to short. Prime time is right there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop, number 13.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 13. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And this will be fouled away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Luis Asensio. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's running towards second. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
First offering on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Bryant is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 5th, first baseman, Harry.
Digging in now, Harry Post. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Neil Willingham. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Bryant, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Jack Garrett is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. It's all about this catcher. He has got a cannon. You better be alert when you're on the bases. He'll throw to first. He'll throw behind runners at second. He'll throw to second on steals. He'll throw to third. He loves to throw, and he's got a cannon he shows off.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Schoolboy Wiz.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, John Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Grounded softly to the right. He's got to hurry, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So stepping in, Leo Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In there, no balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Edward Otto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Edward Otto.
Into the windup and the pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and that's off the scoreboard. What a blast! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, Justin Johnson. Here's a check swing and a foul ball.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
Standing in now, Jack Garrett. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
High pop up. Wiz is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, David Romero.
Striding in once again, David Romero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Three and 0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Striding into the box, Chris Helm. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Helm.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So striding in, Nate Primetime. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Shot fouled over towards the dugout. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth, center fielder, David Hampton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Money Mock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
From the belt, the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The 1-2 pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after the fastball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ready for another chance. Number 13. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First delivery to him on the way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Bryant on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Asensio.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Asensio. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice swing. He hit that ball hard. You got the first baseman diving. Great effort by the first baseman, by the way. Pitchers love it when these guys get dirty, but that ball was hit too hard to catch.
Stepping in now, King, flash, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. And he's starting to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Harry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harry Post. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, number
Leading off for the
12.
Cubs.
He readies for his first
Pitcher,
plate appearance.
Number 12.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball
inside.
that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Third baseman, number 3. Schoolboy Wiz.
Ready now. Schoolboy Wiz 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses ball one.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too high. And it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, John Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Now at the plate, Neil Willingham. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Willingham.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Helm is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Edward Otto.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Edward Otto. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Justin Johnson. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Grounded back up the middle. Prime time. Up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping up now, Leo Bryant. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leo Bryant.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
First baseman, Chris Helm.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Chris Helm. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Ready on 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Digging in, Nate Primetime. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Willingham will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4 full. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jack Garrett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Garrett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bryant sprinting after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, David Romero.
At the plate, David Romero. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
The 1-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, number 13. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Down in order go the Braves, but they're up 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, David Hampton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Money Mock.
Now at the plate, Money Mock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Johnson has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3-1. Here it is. And this is
throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Into the box now, number 12. He got fouled back. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He Set and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Stepping up to the plate, schoolboy Wiz has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
No strike.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Ready for another shot now, John Anderson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in and looking for more, Leo Bryant. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a ball 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. All even now at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Asensio. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Digging in to try it again. King, flash, no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfielders. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the box, Harry Post. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Digging in once again, Neil Willingham. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Ready with the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding in once again, Edward Otto. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he makes the stop. How about that? 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ready for another shot now. Chris Helm. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Here it comes. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, Nate Primetime, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a 1 positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Just hung in there on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Here it comes. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 1, David
Ready
Hampton.
once again, David Hampton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with one down. In there, and it's even at one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Otto makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Money Mock.
Into the box, Money Mock. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. One and one, here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Throw over to first. Runner's back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Fernando Crespo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 18,
Jerome Shackelford will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now at the plate, Justin Johnson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Center fielder, Justin Johnson.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Your attention,
Gilberto
please.
Ramirez
Pinch
will
hitting
come
for the
on to
Braves.
pinch hit here in a big
Number
spot.
22, Gilberto Ramirez.
Hit in the air to right field. Bryant has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, David.
So striding in, David Romero. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Man, that's
Now
going to
batting,
drive the manager insane.
number
He
13.
loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Stepping in now, number 13. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. One and one.
Playing 11, 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 on its way. 3-1.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one and get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out, number 2.
Third baseman, number 5, Luis Asensio.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Luis Asensio. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Felipe Lorenz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Felipe Lorenz.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Jerome Shackelford.
Now batting, Jerome Shackelford. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 3, Schoolboy Wiz.
Ready for another chance. Schoolboy Wiz. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he's still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Now in the box, John Anderson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Cubs are down quietly. Still tied 1 apiece. At the plate, King, Flash. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Prime time is in his tracks now. 1 down.
The first base.
2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Digging in, Harry Post. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there, strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Neil Willingham.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 out, nobody on. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Now at the plate, John Anderson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Anderson.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Leo Bryant, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. In there, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Chris Helm, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Post is there for it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Into the box now, Edward Otto. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on, missed, 2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Justin
at the plate,
Johnson.
Justin Johnson. Well hit to right, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the pitcher,
James Casey will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
20, James Casey.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Two and one.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Hampton is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, David Romero.
So digging in now, David Romero. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 ripped down the first base line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th, all tied at 1-1. Joe Musgrove comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
59, Joe Musgrove.
Stepping in, Nate Primetime. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.